Welcome to Geography 1200, People, Place, and the Environment. My name is Peter Bush, and I'm the instructor for this online course. In this welcome message, I hope to introduce you to the course, describe the course, a little bit about the format, and introduce you to myself. I'm going to start with myself because it's always easy to talk about yourself. I'm a part-time instructor here in the Geography Department at St. Mary's University. I'm also a Protected Areas Coordinator for Nova Scotia Environment. I look after wilderness areas, nature reserves, and wetlands for central Nova Scotia. Back to the course. Geography 1200, People, Place, and the Environment. This is an online version of the course. In this course, we want to introduce environmental geography through an integrative approach that explores how humans have impacted or have been impacted by the physical systems. We're going to look at human linkages with atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, the solid earth. We're also going to place an emphasis on geographic problems between humans and environments. We hope to bring in some of your experiences with interactions with environments and disasters and things like that into the course. And we also hope to highlight a couple of key case studies. So that's a brief introduction to the course. Now the format of the course, how the course will operate, is the course will follow a module system. We have 6 modules throughout the course. Students will study these modules by doing readings of the textbook, but also some other online materials, including videos. There will also be assignments associated with each module. And at the beginning of each module, I will have, so that's once every 2 weeks, modules are 2 weeks long, I will have a 1 hour live session through Collaborate in which I'll outline some key issues for that module and review some questions about the assignment. So people show up to that Tuesday, sort of the second day of that module, having read the textbook and reviewed the assignments, and then we proceed with an hour of live chat. I will record that in case students are not able to meet that. In terms of assessment, the students will be assessed in this course through a midterm test and also a final exam. As I mentioned, there will be assignments associated with each module. There will also be a discussion forum. Now, I'm very excited about the discussion forum. I've taught an online course before in which the discussion forum was a way to really bring the class together as a learning community, and students will have a question that they need to answer. They answer that in a very substantive way. They just don't say, yes, I agree with that. That's a nice point, Peter. But they back it up by some of the readings and, more importantly, some of their experience. And then they also respond in that discussion forum to two other responses to other students, and again in a substantial way. And then students are graded on that, and it's a great way to learn about students and also to practice a nice learning community. I actually find that some of the interaction that goes on in an online course can be better than a ground course, or a regular course as people call it, sitting in a classroom. So many times people sit at the back of the class hiding, where in an online class you're not going to be able to hide in this course. You're going to have to participate and be part of the class. So that's an exciting part of the class. I hope you'll find that. So that's a module approach to the course. We'll have assignments and we'll also have tests. Another exciting part about the format of the course in relating to some of the content, we have a number of movies, and a couple of the movies that students need to watch throughout the course are King Corn, maybe you've heard of that, Inconvenient Truth, and Who Killed the Electric Car, with one of my favorite actors narrating, Martin Sheen. And so we talk about how that relates to the environment and some of the issues associated with those movies. So that kind of fits into assignments and or discussion for the class. So great. I think that's kind of a real brief introduction to the class. We follow the Blackboard learning system, and all of the materials are on there in terms of the PowerPoint, in terms of the assignments, in terms of the list of the movies. Your textbook for the course. Your textbook is called Living in the Environment by Miller and Hackett, produced by Nelson Education. It's available through the St. Mary's Bookstore, and And it also comes with some online materials, some access codes that gives us a great access to even more online materials that we can build into the course and practice studying for the tests. So that's a great way to, I know students ask me all the time, how do I study for multiple choice tests and online tests? One great way is to utilize some of the online resources through this textbook. So it's a great textbook, well worth the price, and covers a lot of good material. So that's it for my introduction. Again, welcome to Geography 1200, People, Place, and the Environment. The best way to get in touch with me is by email. My email is petergbush, all one word, petergbush, B-U-S-H, of course, at yahoo.ca. That's the best way to get in touch with me. You can normally expect a response within 48 hours or two business days. And thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you or hearing, or you seeing me at the first Collaborate meeting for Module 1 in January. Goodbye.